Who is the bravest of all? Who is going to make it to the semi-final? The quarterfinal is upon us, which starts tomorrow, and there are so many exciting matchups. And we are going to be diagnosing that. I'm going to be providing prescriptions. Welcome to Ward 63, where we diagnose and provide prescription to footballing matter. Who will make it to the semi-final? Let's get straight right into it, people.
He diagnoses with a steady hand. He prescribes a new command. Welcome to Ward 63, where football is not what it used to be. The rivals form a community and unite.
The first matchup is France versus Morocco. This is going to be a revenge mission for Morocco. Remember 2022, the last World Cup, France team beat Morocco. They knocked them out of the tournament. As a matter of fact, they relegated them to the third place match at the semi-final. This time around, they're meeting at an earlier round in the quarter-final. This is going to be a very tough game. This is going to be a massive, massive tough game because this is the best attack with 14 goals in France. You know, going against one of the best defense because Morocco only conceded 2 goals so far in this tournament, which simply means they're very, very, very good defensively. The defensive structure is really, really good. Even against Brazil, it was just a moment of lack of concentration that really made them to concede against Brazil. But they've shown so much structure in this World Cup. And Morocco cannot be slept on. They are the only African team left. And the whole Africa is behind them. Forget about that whole news you saw where there was a claim that the Minister of Sports for Morocco said that they're not playing for Africa, they're only playing for their country. He's come out to say that's a false statement, that he never said that, and I cannot believe him because it doesn't really make sense. Imagine the whole Africa is behind you and you got to make, that's very insensitive if you got to make that kind of statement. So he said it's false, that was fabricated, and I know a lot of people just want to, they want to blow. They want to trend, so they will make up news, etc. So I believe the whole Africa is behind them. And as for France, listen, we all know that France has the best attack. They've got Olise, they've got my man Mbappe, who has 7 goals. It's just 1 goal behind Messi. It's almost like him and Messi are playing catch up. But now we've got Haaland in the mix as well, but we're going to talk about him later. So we've got the best attack going against arguably one of the better defenses. Not the best defense, but one of the better defenses because they've only considered 2 goals so far. France themselves are not really bad because they've only considered 3 goals. But let's not forget, France is going in there to attack and attack and attack. And I think Morocco has the ability to be able to defend, but they also have the ability to be able to counter-attack. Let's not forget that. People seem to sleep on Morocco. Morocco currently are the CAF African champions, so they are not walkovers. So that game will be very interesting. Who do you think is going to win that game? Let me know, people. Next matchup is Spain versus Belgium. Now, I don't really know where to play Spain, guys. I really don't know where to play Spain. Yeah, they've got Yamal doing his thing and all that. And listen, they knocked out the great Portugal. But we could all see that Portugal wasn't really playing as a team. Whatever issues they've got within their camp, that's their problem. But they were not looking like a team that was really playing together. And it was quite obvious from the get-go. Now, Spain, for me, I don't know what to say about their game. I don't know where to place them. But I think their name speaks for themselves. You know, sometimes when you carry a heavy name, that can actually be an advantage when you're playing against another team. Belgium, for me, one thing I would say is thank you very much for knocking out the United States. And not because I don't like the United States. I have no problem with the United States. What I have a problem with is the president interfering. And I think that for me was proper karma. Proper karma. And they deserve to be out just because of that interference. That's all I'm going to say about Belgium. So I'm happy Belgium were able to kick out USA. They beat them woefully. I think it was a 4-1, if I'm not mistaken. And, they did the world a favor because no one likes corruption. No one likes interference in football. You need to try and win fair and square. And I feel that's one of the reasons why I backed Belgium against the United States. But anyway, coming back to this matchup, I really think Spain is going to go through. I have this great feeling Spain is going to, because, look, Spain is no walkover, right? Their attack is not the best, apart from Yamal. Maybe is it Oyarzabal? Is it Oyarzabal? How do you pronounce his name? I think he has about how many goals now? Is it 4 or 5 goals in this tournament? No, actually, he's got is it 11 goals in you guys need to cross-check. I think he's got 11 goals in 13 consecutive, some ridiculous, look, don't misquote me here, go check it. But he's got a ridiculous scoring streak, right? for Spain, and he's really on form, right? The only standout player really is Yamal, because Yamal always shows, what he's all about. But then again, he's not been scoring as many goals, let's be honest with ourselves, in this tournament. So it's going to be a very, very, very interesting matchup between the USA and Belgium. What do you guys think about that game? It's not the USA and Belgium, between Belgium and Spain. What do you guys think about the game? Do let me know. By the way, Spain has conceded 5 goals, just so you know. 5 goals in this tournament. That's ridiculous. That's a lot. That's a lot. England versus Norway. That is going to be an interesting matchup. And we all know who we're going to be talking about in that game, right? It's Haaland versus Kane. It's Haaland versus Kane. Haaland has 7 goals. He's fighting for the Golden Boot alongside Mbappe, alongside Messi. But we've also got Kane in the mix. Kane has 6 goals. These two guys, they can do and undo at any point in time. They can decide to score 2 goals. If Haaland should score 2 goals today, that means he's already having 9 goals, right? If Kane should score 3 goals, 9 goals. If he scores 2 goals, 8 goals. It can easily just turn. The Golden Boot race is really, really on. We've got a lot of players that are trying to do so much for their clubs and also for themselves. They are goal scorers. They're always going to be hungry. These guys, Haaland, Kane, these are proper goal scorers. But just generally speaking, man, I think England played their best game against Mexico. That was the best game they played in this tournament. And maybe they're just beginning to rise up. Maybe they're just beginning to wake up from their slumber, because they've been diabolical. Even if they've been winning games, they've been diabolical in the way they're doing it. And Norway seems to be going about their business quite quietly, right? Everyone keeps talking about Haaland. We know Haaland is always going to do his bit. But what about the team? What about the team? They've got this far, which is not really easy. It's not an easy feat for you to be in the quarterfinals of a World Cup. So maybe people are sleeping on these guys, and people really need to watch out for them. So what do you guys feel about this matchup, man? Do let me know. Do let me know. Argentina versus Switzerland. Let me first say something about Switzerland. Switzerland are like the silent assassin. You know this, when your child is sleeping and you're trying to tiptoe not to wake the child up. That's exactly what Switzerland is doing, right? You guys are sleeping on them. You are sleeping seriously on them, because they're just tiptoeing around you as if they're not there. They're like walking on eggshells. That's what they're doing. You don't know they're there, but they're there. They're there. So you guys should not just sleep on this. I know they play Argentina. Argentina at the end of the day is Argentina. We have Messi. We saw the comeback that happened against Egypt recently, right? Well, just yesterday. From 2-0 down, they won the game 3-2. We know that Argentina is definitely going into that game as favorites. Why would you sleep on Switzerland? No one is talking about them. No one. No, like everyone just feels that they're not there. But they're in the quarterfinal. So beware. Argentina, beware. If you decide to sleep the way you were sleeping against Egypt, and you were conceding 2 goals, that's totally left to you. I leave it to you. You do what you have to do and get out of there successful. This game, I don't even know how it's going to go, because Argentina has shown to me that they can slumber at any point in time, right? But we'll see. We'll see.
Well, football is not what it used to be. The rivals form a community and unite.